So this is something we haven't done in a long time, so we're bringing this back from the dead, Vince.
Trailer talk. Back from the dead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
We had to hook up the car battery to it and, you know.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
It's straight out of the trailer. We brought the trailer, we hitched it up and brought it back.
Pulled the trailer out of the swamp.
So what this is basically Vince and I have watched some new trailers for some new movies, and we're going to talk about them on here and tell you what we think of them and if we're going to go see them or not.
So first up, the trailer that we're going to do first here is...
It's happening!
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
And just saying that is so bizarre. It's so weird. And this came on TV, and I was excited about it. I was like, wow, they got a brand new Saturday morning show for kids, and, you know, it's real superheroes and monsters, and, oh, man, it looks great. From the first episode, I thought, this is the worst piece of crap I have ever seen in my life.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
And that's pretty much what I thought of it even before it aired.
Obviously, I believe it's Japanese because an Asian woman in it, and she was dubbed, and her voice, American voice, never even matched what she was saying half the time. All the creatures in it were big foam, horrible outfits, and then they had the fat and the skinny, you know, kid in school, and they were just ridiculously bad actors.
And I agree with all of that.
And then the action figures came out for it. And I'm like, well, maybe they're cool. No, it was basically the same figure. Even the female figures didn't have any boobs.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They were the same 4 figures, painted differently, with different heads, same exact bodies. It was terrible. All of it was terrible.
Yeah, that's always a problem when the female figure doesn't have boobs.
No, it wasn't. It was basically the male character painted like pink, like, you know, the Power Rangers. She had no different body than the other ones because they were cheap. The whole series was cheap. Everything was cheap. It was terrible.
But yeah, you're talking about Japanese anime. That's pretty much where this was based on, and where it came from was Japanese anime.
I was a big fan. I watched Japanese anime. Even back then, I was into, you know, Akira and all that stuff. So, but this was, it was just one of those, oh, this is so bad, you know, and I never watched it. And then I think it's still on TV. I think there's still some sort of incarnation of this still going on today.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think this has gone away since it premiered. But at the same time, I can understand why kids enjoy it. I mean, when I was a kid, I enjoyed things that were sort of like this. I mean, yes, I was into Japanese anime and all that too, but I remember like G-Force.
Battle of the Planets. G-Force. 5 incredible young people with superpowers.
Even Voltron, even though I wasn't that big of a fan of Voltron either.
Voltron, defenders of the universe.
I remember those shows coming out, and I really liked, well, I didn't care for Voltron, but I really liked Battle of the Planets. That was such a cool show to me. And it was kind of the basis of what this is. You know, you had these 5 individual teenagers that come together and fight these monsters and creatures from outer space and things like that.
And then every time they made a movement, it was like, shoot, 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 shoot. And it was just like, I mean, it was bad. Even as a kid, I hated it. I mean, I never liked it. I never was a fan of this show. I hated it, basically. So now we have, and then I've been hearing about this literally for the last year that they've been making this film. And I keep thinking to myself, why? Why are they making a Power Ranger? I don't understand what's going on here. Why are they making this movie? And again, I was thinking foam outfits, you know, people talking, their mouth not dubbing up to what they're, strings, costumes made out of cardboard, I mean, cities made out of, that's what I was thinking. Until I saw the first trailer, and then I was like, this isn't the Power Rangers. I mean, this is something, it looks a whole lot better than what I remember. That was my first reaction to it.
And I will say that too, Dave, that when I saw the trailer for this, I thought, okay, it's obvious that they're trying to do something a little more serious with it, that they're actually going to make it a serious version of the Power Rangers. What if we did this serious? You know, what if we took our time with it and made it an actual movie? And for that reason, yeah, I'm a little interested in this. But because it's the Power Rangers, I'm like,
When I heard Bryan Cranston was going to be in it, I was like, what? He's one of my all-time favorite actors, and if they got him to be in this film, I have hope that it's going to be a great film now.
But I believe, wasn't he one of the bad guys in the series? I think I heard that somewhere.
I don't remember if he was or not. They just recently released a second trailer now, because the first trailer, they show them becoming the Power Rangers. It's like they find the crystals or whatever it is that they use, and the suits started coming up on them, and then it cut off. You didn't get to see anything. But with the new trailer, they actually show a lot more of the film, and it looks even better. I like the story of the kids being sort of outcast and sort of Breakfast Club-like. You know, they're in detention together, and the fact that, you know, they get into trouble and then they find these things and they get superpowers, and it's like, I don't know, it looks really good to me. It looks very appealing to me right now.
And I guess I'm skeptical of it, is really what it is. I'm not sure if I really. I mean, I like the idea that they're finally doing something serious with it. I'll give it that. I give it that much. I give it an E for effort in that regard, is what I'm saying. But I'm not. I'm skeptical of what the outcome of this movie might be.
I know. I was when I heard about it, but as soon as I saw the trailer, I'm like, I'm in. I'm 100% in now. I mean, let's bring up our scale. Do we even have a scale anymore? I think we used to have one.
We used to have one.
And what was it called?
The Intissometer.
Good job, Vince. You used to never be able to say that.
Yeah, I used to have trouble saying that.
The Intissometer.
It was as bad as saying post-apocalyptic.
So, on my Intissometer, I am going to give my excitement for the new Power Rangers I will go see it. Bam!
Well, let's just say I might go see it. Right now, my anticipation for it is really just kind of meh. But one thing that we do know is available right now is that subscribe button. So you can hit it anytime you like. You guys need to hit it so that you could be a part of the show. And you can join us in watching all these great films, or even not so great films, as Power Rangers.